Hi, this is Nick Williams. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. I wanted to give you a bit more information about the talk on the 29th of September called Building a Successful Portfolio Career. Now, I'm a great advocate of being a portfolio person, or as I tend to call it, being a Renaissance soul. I think that sounds a bit more romantic. I think it was Charles Handy who first coined the term portfolio careers about 25 years ago, and he predicted that more and more people in the future would not do just one thing. But I don't know about you, I certainly grew up believing that I had to find one job and stick with it, and if I was going to change, then one other job and stick with that. 20 years on from having left my own corporate career, I'm now a real Renaissance soul. I probably have about 12 or 13 activities that I do fairly regularly that make up my business and how I operate. And I've developed a little mantra for myself, and that mantra is, there are lots of things that I love doing, but none of them would I want to do every day. So that's how I live, is there are tons of things I love doing. I love writing, I love speaking, I love coaching, I love broadcasting, I love big talks with lots of people, I love working one-to-one with people. There are so many different things that I love doing, and I've managed to build myself a career where I get to do all of them some of the time, and I don't have to do any of them all of the time. And I'm a great believer that all of us have got a really big spirit to us, a creative spirit, entrepreneurial spirit, just a big heart and big spirit, and that for many of us we just can't be squeezed into a single job. So that's partly why I've created this evening, to give you some perspectives on how do you either start, or if you've already started, how do you develop your portfolio career, which could be your portfolio business as well. So a portfolio for me could be any combination of employed activities, so you may work for several people. It could be self-employed activities whereby you hire yourself out, or you do things under your own banner, under your own brand. Or it could be even a combination of those and some volunteering, where you just give your time and energy and talents to something because you care about that thing and you want to give to it. So if that interests you, but you want to know how do you take the kind of next steps and how do you get going with it, I've organised this evening where I'll be doing a little bit of the input myself, but most of the input will be from Adrian Bourne and Katie Ledger. Now, Adrian has written a book called Building a Portfolio Career, and the subtitle is How to Create a Portfolio of Roles to Suit Your Work and Life. And Katie Ledger has co-written a book called And What Do You Do? 10 Steps to Creating a Portfolio Career. So they are both going to be speaking, and I'll be, as I say, backing up a little bit. And they're going to be giving you tips and ideas and practical strategies, and just how to think of yourself differently, because I think a big part of being successful in a portfolio career is adopting a new sense of identity, and that's why that question, and what do you do, is such an interesting one for us to answer when we do so many different things. So you'll be getting ideas about how to do practical things to move yourself forward, but how to also kind of evolve your own sense of identity and who you are into a portfolio or Renaissance lifestyle. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love you to come along. It's the 29th of September at the International Students' House next to Great Portland Street Station. Starts at 7:15, goes on to 9:30. If you are one of our premium members, you can come along for free. You do not pay a penny. If you'd like to become a premium member, you can try us out for £1. Literally, you can just try for £1, come to the evening, you can get one of these two books, you can choose which of the books you'd like, you can have one of them, and literally you'd only spend £1, and if you don't want to continue after that, that's fine, you just cancel your membership. So we would love to see you there, because I think it's going to be a very kind of exciting, inspiring, creative evening. And I know, if this is an area that's kind of close to your heart and you'd like to know how to move forward with it, I think you're going to come away feeling kind of empowered with ideas, feeling more confident about how you can move forward and create your own portfolio career, become more of a Renaissance soul, and overall just be happier, because all of you gets to be expressed. So I'm a great believer that so much of modern work requires that we just bring a little bit of us to work all the time and leave a lot of us outside of it. And to me, one of the things I love about being a Renaissance soul is that I feel that most of me gets to be utilised, if not all of me gets to be utilised. So there's none of me that kind of goes neglected. And that to me is very exciting. It makes me happy to feel that I'm fulfilled and that everything I have is utilised. And paradoxically, I find the more that I utilise what I've got, the more that I'm given to utilise, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I hope that sounds of interest to you. Look forward to seeing you there on September the 29th if it appeals to you. So thanks for watching this, and hope to see you there. Bye bye.